All right, y'all, welcome back. Welcome back. Tonight, we are talking about this mantra that's been going on in the dating community about how some women are abandoning the notion of dating a man with a 9 to 5. A 9 to 5, a regular job. I know this seems crazy, right? This seems just absolutely ludicrous, but I'm dead serious. And I've seen this in real life. I've seen this on dating sites. I've seen this, I've heard this being talked about, by women. And it's crazy. It's crazy. The average blue collar man is completely being cut out in some of these situations. It's completely hilarious. But I found a skit online that was just published by Driver King God. I'm not sure if he's the one responsible for making the video, but he was the one responsible for posting it and me finding it. So let's play this skit, which kind of has to do with what we're saying, and see how we like it. Let's
Hey,
go.
how are you?
Good, how are you?
You actually really cute. Can I get your number?
I would never give my number out to somebody who works at the Dollar Tree.
Okay, yeah, says someone who's getting conditioner from the Dollar Tree. This is $1. I hope you know.
$1.25.
Also $1.
This is actually better than most of the name brands.
Bar soap, also $1. Moisturizing hair lotion from the Dollar Tree. No wonder your hair is dry and ashy. Mega bowls from the Dollar Tree. Food, dinner. You hella bold for saying what you said to me. Buffalo style chicken and mac and cheese? You can't cook?
Man, it actually tastes kind of good. Like,
This bitch can't cook. Thank you for not giving me your number. Thank you.
what are you talking about?
Man, just hurry up and give me that $7 you about to spend. I know that's gonna break the bank. Oh, it declined?
I think that's the wrong card.
Like how you declined my number?
The wrong number.
Oh, guess who has money? The 9 to 5 guy. The
Yo, this is crazy.
On the house.
This is crazy.
Man, where you going? No, the bus isn't running this late. Assuming you don't have a car. Hey.
Yo. Yo, that was cheesy as hell, but I get the message that's coming across. The message is pretty much that a lot of these chicks that say they won't date a guy that has a 9 to 5, a lot of these chicks are dead broke. That's probably why they won't date a guy that has a 9 to 5, because they need somebody that's going to take complete care of them. And they know the average wage in America isn't take care of your partner type wage. But anyway, let's talk about it. How stupid is this? How stupid is it to make some type of rule or suggestion that other women don't date men that have a 9 to 5? Completely dumb. I think it speaks volumes, though. And I can only speak about, honestly, in the black community, because that's the only community I've really been a part of growing up. I grew up in Atlanta. I grew up on the east side of Atlanta and on the south side of Atlanta. And from what I saw growing up, let me tell you something. The longer your rap sheet, the more respect you generally got from the ladies. The more trouble you got in, generally the more ladies went after you. It was like this bad boy thing. But, I think that coaxed a lot of us when we was kids, especially as young boys, to just get in trouble. Like, we should just get in trouble for the hell of it, because it was the bad boy thing. We wanted to be, we wanted to be the bad boy for the chicks or whatever. But now that we're adults, it's kind of sad now. And I think a lot of this comes from demanding toxic masculinity in order to achieve having a mate. And what do I mean by that? I'll tell you. When I say demanding toxic masculinity, I mean demanding that a man feels lower than himself to work a regular job. So the same women that say this will shame a man for working a regular job. These women will, if a man was, let's say he was a millionaire and lost his company and he worked a regular job, she would want him to feel bad about that. That's when I say toxic masculinity. I'm not talking about him, growling up and stuff. I'm talking about him feeling terrible about his own choices and accomplishments in life, knowing that they're his, regardless of if he works a 9 to 5, if he's an entrepreneur, if he does this. A woman should never make a man feel bad about his financial decisions, okay? She should respect him for it, ride with him, and if she doesn't like it, she can go. But as a man, you have to make your own sound financial decisions. And if that means you were an entrepreneur one day and now you're getting a 9 to 5, that's just what it is. I know plenty of guys who were entrepreneurs and then abandoned that life, got a 9 to 5, and make triple the money they're making or they would have made being an entrepreneur, because their business model was just a little smaller. Not to say they can't go back out, be an entrepreneur, and make 10 times more. But you guys got to realize, having a 9 to 5 isn't a death sentence. Having a 9 to 5 is amazing. You know how many people wish they had a 9 to 5? Now, the example that we just watched was some dude that worked at Dollar General. It was a skit. But I mean, come on. If you are a guy and you working at Dollar General, brother, honestly, you need to be trying to level up, man. You don't even need to be focusing on dating. I wouldn't be trying to get girls' numbers while I worked at Dollar General unless I was a teenager or something. Unless I was like 19 or 20 years old or something, right? Driving some little Ford Focus or a Honda Prelude or some weird little car, and I'm just living with my mom or something like that. Yeah, okay, I get it. But if you're grown, come on, you need to, the goal for every man watching this video, the goal for you should be to make enough money per year to take care of yourself and eventually your wife if she can't work, okay? Because eventually your wife is going to have a baby and she's going to go on maternity leave, and you're going to have to bear the brunt of all the bills in that household if y'all are going 50-50. Some guys, you don't go 50-50. I don't plan on going 50-50. But some guys, like I said, they completely pay everything by themselves anyway. So they're prepared for that type of life. And yes, ladies, some of these guys work 9 to 5s. Like, where did y'all get this whole thing that guys work 9 to 5s are broke? Like, where'd y'all get this from? I want to know. Because every guy that works a 9 to 5 doesn't work at McDonald's. Okay, there's some of us that are high paid insurance professionals. There are some of us that are high paid technical professionals that work in IT. One of my friends, my African brother, he works in IT. He makes $150K a year. Easy breezy. You know, that's not bad money. Now, it may not be some of these entrepreneurial, yearly incomes, but that's not bad money. My blue collar guys, my truck drivers that, are on the road, making 70K, 80K, 100K a year, these are not bad jobs. These are technically 9 to 5s, yes, but these are not bad jobs to where these people can't take care of families. So what these women that are saying they don't want a guy that work a 9 to 5 are basically saying is, you can't afford the lifestyle that I really want because you work a 9 to 5. And that's almost like a slap in the face for the blue collar man. Even though, okay, it's okay to have your preferences or whatever, but this is becoming like a movement where I'm starting to see more and more women saying this type of shit on social media, where it's just kind of like, okay, first you want a guy that's 6 feet. Then you want a guy that makes 6 figures. Boom. Then you want a guy that doesn't work a 9 to 5. Boom. Your chances of finding this guy are just going smaller and smaller. Literally, you're just cutting your chances down in half. This is so crazy. I think this all got really big though when B. Simone. Remember when B. Simone was talking about this, and she said she's a celebrity, so I kind of understand. Even though she's like a fucking D-list celebrity, I kind of understand. Whatever. You want a guy that is in the same bracket as you. You want a guy that does content, so it's easier to do content as a couple. Y'all can make a couples channel, blah blah blah, and keep it moving. So I kind of understand what she's saying, even though she not all that. And there's plenty of guys that work 9 to 5s that make way more than B. Simone. Way more than B. Simone. Do you know an executive position is still a 9 to 5? Executive positions are still 9 to 5. There's executives that make hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. $600,000 a year salary, executive position. Like, having a 9 to 5 does not mean you're broke. Having a 9 to 5 does not mean you are on your ass. You want me to tell you something? Having a 9 to 5 a lot of times means that the man has benefits. Having 9 to 5 means that man has insurance and a 401k and this and that. so much protection that's needed for a family. Now, I'm not holding anything over my entrepreneurial brothers, but if you're an entrepreneur, you got to get your own coverage. You got to get your business insurance. You got to get so much stuff in place so that if anything goes wrong with your business, it doesn't take your personal life under too. It's way more scary being an entrepreneur. So, my advice for the ladies, look, find you a guy, regardless of his wallet. Find you a guy that's doing something he loves, regardless of if he works a career and does something he loves on the side. Regardless, find you somebody that does something he loves, somebody that has some type of passion, some type of drive, and that should be enough. Because a 9-to-5 doesn't mean anything. It's 2025. You could be making $300,000 a year with a 9-to-5. And you just passed him up for an entrepreneur that makes $60K a year selling painted sneakers. But he's an entrepreneur, right? See how this doesn't make sense? This shouldn't be some type of cookie cutter, equation that you just plug into and say, okay, dudes that work jobs, totally off the market. That's dumb. And it's very counterproductive to your love life. But anyway, what do you think about this, y'all? Make sure you put a comment down there. And if you like what you see, make sure you subscribe to the channel. But anyway, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.